Joining us is Milind Soman today, someone who we know promotes active lifestyle, promotes running. Milind, thank you so much for being here on the Times Network, firstly.
Sure, happy to be here.
Milind, let's start with your running journey. It's, of course, been very, very long now, but tell us a little about it, how it started, and how do you look at it now?
So I think it's been fantastic. I think it's impossible to overestimate the kind of value that I have got from running over the last 22 or 23 years. I must say I've been fit of my entire life. I started swimming competitively at the national level at the age of 9, till the age of 23 when I was national champion in my event. Then I was very, very active. Of course, I didn't do any other sport or anything after I stopped swimming in 1988. But I started running in 2003 because I heard of the Mumbai Marathon that was just launched that year. And I said, I must do at least one marathon in my life. I didn't like running at all. I had the concept that most people have is that, oh, running long distance must be monotonous and it's so boring. And what is it? You're just going on and on and on. And there isn't really any goal, or I mean, it seems like that. But I said I'll do at least one, and I did the half marathon in the first Mumbai Marathon in 2004, and I was hooked. I did that first 21 kilometers. And the thing is that everybody told me it was going to be tough. It was going to be difficult, especially in the Mumbai weather and so on. And not a lot of people were running at that time. So people didn't have the experience that they have today. And they said, anything can happen. You can get dehydrated, you'll faint, you'll die, you'll get cramps. And I trained for it for about 3 months almost on a treadmill. And I said, okay, let's see what happens. We don't know. I'd done about 16 or 17 kilometers before the actual event. And in the actual event, I was thinking, of all the things that people had told me. It's going to be tough. And oh my God, what's going to happen? But I finished so comfortably that I was shocked myself. I said, wow, something that I thought was going to be so difficult was actually so easy. And I felt so good about it because, I was 38 at that time, an age where in India, people start thinking like, oh, 2 saal mein abhi 40 hone wale hain. It's getting over, Now it's different. But at that time, 22 years ago, it was like, you're going to be 40, And I was like, yeah, maybe it's going to be tough, but it was easy. And I said, shit, it's amazing. If I can run 21 kilometers comfortably now, what else can I do? I mean, it's limitless. It looks limitless. So I said, I want to do 25. Let me try 25. I did 25. Let me do 30. Let me do 42. I did the full marathon. Let me do 50. Let me do 100. I mean, your mind just starts, getting free. Like, what can I do now? I mean, I'm invincible. I ran from Delhi to Bombay, in 2012. And then I said, okay, it's enough. I don't need to do this all the time. Let me just run for fun. Today I run for fun. I don't run to be fit. I don't run for exercise. I run because I love to run. I just love to run at my pace, looking around, feeling my body, breathing, thinking. It's just beautiful. I mean, for non-runners, difficult to imagine. I can see your expression, but I don't know. Are you a runner?
I'm not a runner, but I do my set of workouts, but not running.
You do your set. Oh, but it's very different. It's different from any other kind of workout that you can imagine. So, because I was a swimmer earlier, right? So I've been doing cardiovascular activity at a very, very advanced level all my life. But running is another level of, I would call it a spiritual activity. It's incredible. Yeah. So you can imagine from the things that I've said, what running means to me. It's fantastic.
And taking forward this entire conversation, I think you're entering a very special partnership with PUMA as well. Tell us a little about that.
Well, I'm very happy to be associated with PUMA because PUMA is really so interested in increasing the running space in India today. And I've seen in the last more than 20 years how much running has grown in India. India, in fact, has one of the largest and fastest growing running populations in the world. And PUMA is a big part of that. And they are encouraging more and more people to get into the space of running every day for their health and fitness and well-being and all of it. And I think it's wonderful that they've chosen me to associate with, to spread this message. It's fantastic. I love to be part of this association.
And you've also been very innovative in your own ways when you ask people to be active, whether it's doing push ups to take a picture with you. So, what would you want to say to
Yeah.
those people who find it a little difficult, to be active or take out 30 or 40 minutes from their day to do some sort of workout or run?
Well, I don't know what their difficulties are, you know. I mean, everybody has difficulties. Nobody has an easy life. I heard recently about this guy who's very, very rich. And he said, my life has been tough. So, so it's not about money. I know a lot of some of the biggest celebrities in the world who've gotten into depression and drugs and suicide. So it's not about fame. It's not about people loving you. It's just something inside that you need to find, like, what is this difficulty? What is the challenge I'm facing? And how do I get over it? It's something for every individual to think. And I think the important thing is to understand your priority in life, your own priority, not your parents' priority for you, or your friends' priorities, or your children's priorities, or your boss's priority, your own personal priority for yourself, the way you would like your life to be, and work towards that. A lot of people get bogged down in other people's expectations, you know? So I would say just go inside, understand what you want from your life, and what are you doing to get that. And for yourself, I'm not talking about money, I'm not talking about fame, I'm not talking about what you might call success. I'm talking for you as a person. What would you like to be? How would you like to feel? Are you moving towards that goal? How would you like to feel? Yeah.
Well, Milind, thank you so much for your time, and we hope that it is a successful partnership with PUMA and you take your message of an active lifestyle forward in many more ways.
Thank you so much, and I hope you start running one day, slowly, gradually.